Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black. I'm pretty much at the end of the game, for the most part. I mean, there's a lot that we can still do afterwards, but still got an enormous fight to have to deal with. I don't really have any plans. I expect to lose. My team isn't the greatest in terms of levels. So YOLO, I guess. I have nothing else to do in terms of leveling up. I mean, I could try to level up, but I just wanted to try to get this over with. Wish me luck. Fancy little room. Hey guy. What I desire is a world for Pokemon and Pokemon alone. But you're human, so like, what does that mean for you? I will separate Pokemon from people, so Pokemon can regain their original power. I have played Legends Arceus, and that actually sounds kind of terrifying. It's time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs, even if it means my Pokemon friends get hurt. A little bit hypocritical. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. Something, anyway. If that's so, prove it to me. Show me the depth of your determination. Okay, can the camera stop? I'm gonna get sick. I think I will actually... Never mind. I was gonna save right here, but never mind. I don't get the choice. I took one step too far. You came all this way to battle me, but Reshiram is not responding. You haven't been recognized as the hero, have you? I mean, y'all haven't told me how to do so, to be fair. How disappointing. I've also heard that several times. I actually kind of liked you a little. That's a shame. Because I'm just here to kick your butt. Through our many battles, I got the feeling that you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have two options. Challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free people. I would say there's a third option where I just completely sweep you, but my bark is louder than my bite. Zekrom, come to me. Oh yeah. Oh wait, that's not the Kool-Aid Man. Okay, settle down. The Lightstone. It's trembling inside the bag. Your Lightstone is trembling inside the bag. I mean, Reshiram is also trembling. Don't mind me, my balls are glowing. Lightstone draws in the aura of the surroundings and converts it into a powerful force, which is now being released. Not only is Reshiram, in my opinion, the better of the two, But in comparison to the previous generations, Generation 4 and before, these cutscenes are actually phenomenal. Why did they have to ruin it with Gen 6? Zekrom and Reshiram. They were once one life, one Pokemon. Complete opposites, yet the same. Yin and Yang. Zekrom and Reshiram are Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. You really are a hero too. I'll tell you what that Pokemon is saying to you. I don't need you to speak for it. I want to battle with you. Try to make me your friend and ally. Yeah. This is about 99% of the time a forced capture. If I happen to have a full party and every single PC box slot filled, then I wouldn't be able to catch it, obviously. But yeah, the game is going to make me capture this. And I think it actually puts a Pokemon in my party into the PC or something. It plans to test you to see if you are really pursuing truth. I also am curious to see how powerful you are. Now catch Reshiram and make it your ally. Yeah, but first, I'm gonna save. And I don't think I really need to bother messing my team around too much since it's gonna mess it up for me. Freya. Don't know who that is. So I'm gonna actually try to capture this thing without using the Master Ball. Attempt to. I don't expect to do very well. I think I'm gonna just Rock Slide first off. Please don't kill me. And you killed me. Why the crit? Okay, let's just paralyze you then. Thunder Wave. Oh good, I am faster. And here's where Televiary goes down. Do I get healed before the fight? Because I'm a little bit nervous if not. You know, it's a Psychic. It's not going to deal that much damage, I'm sure. But I gotta chip it. Okay. I see. I'm not stuck, thankfully. You are, though. This should get you at least below half. Or not. I resist that. Please. Thank you. Alright, I'm 21 HP. Is that necessary? Well, you can't do that Fusion Flare on me again. Not only do I resist it, but I can just power up my own Fire-type moves if I do that, or if you do that. You should quad resist Flame Burst. And can't use Slash. So far, this is the best way to chip you down. And what? Oh, right. You have that one ability that lets you hit through abilities. It's like Mold Breaker, but annoying. Because I think it actually can negate some abilities that Mold Breaker doesn't negate or something. What really is the difference? Is there any difference? I'm curious. No, it doesn't seem like there really is any difference between Turbo Blaze, Terravolt, and Mold Breaker. They are all effectively the same exact ability. In fact, even on Bulbapedia, they're all listed as variations of the same ability, Mold Breaker. Okay. Good to know. But yeah, it means that they can attack my Flash Fire Pokemon with Fire-type moves, unfortunately. Does this bring you down to at least red? Barely. I can do one more, right? Okay, that's enough of that. That crit is more than enough. I don't really know if any Dusk Balls are going to be of any use here. We're inside a building and it's dark. Technically it's night time as well, but I don't know if that applies here or not. Oh, that was just easy. Okay, thank you. I didn't have to waste a Master Ball. And that took a lot less time than I was expecting. This Pokemon appears in Legends. It does not. I can confirm. I have played through Legends. Oh, that's not what you meant. It sends flames up into the air from its tail, burning up everything around it. Sounds kind of badass. Give a nickname. Because it's a legendary and I don't intend to add it to my team other than where it forces me to, I am not going to give it a nickname. But it was transferred. Add a Reshiram from your party, or to your party from the box. Oh, it gives you the option? You know what, just for the story's sake, I will add it. Send which Pokemon? I actually did think this through a little bit. Oh, my team is still kind of fainted. I'm gonna send Queen back because she's the most underleveled, even though she can deal some of the most damage. I don't really know how much use it's gonna be in this fight. I remember that he has a Vanillix, and obviously Zekrom. I think he has a Zoroark, but if that's true, Queen can't really do too much. I don't have any Steel type moves on her. So I'm just gonna hope for the best with fighting type. That's why I have Rock Lee in front. I just remember Vanillix and maybe Zoroark. So, yeah, Queen, you can go back. I see. Reshiram, who is said to lend his power to the hero who searches for truth, has recognized your power and now agrees to stand by your side. Or in the ball in my pocket. Your Pokemon hurt. Okay, actually, thank you. There's no triumph to be gained in battling a weakened opponent. I respect that. Now I will create the future I desire. Please stop yelling at me. I shall sweep you before me. You are literally taking my lines from previous videos. One of the coolest intros to a battle theme of all time. One of. Probably second best. There's just nothing that can really replicate the chills that you can get from hearing the piano that leads into Cynthia. Fun fact, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe Zekrom is actually coded every single time, unless you happen to have a ground type in your lead, to always use its signature move. So that way, if you were to go for Fusion Flare, you get to see, yep, you get to see the double damage. And then Fusion Flare gets doubled because, what's it called? Fusion Bolt was used in the same turn. So even though I'm significantly underleveled, I got to deal a lot more damage. Now, however, I'm gonna go for Dragon Breath because you're probably gonna do the same. No, Light Screen. You have screens? Why? Hey, I got the paralysis, that's nice. Which means I should be able to move faster. And you didn't heal. Well, that's... Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say it's the biggest threat gone, but it almost ended my life, but chose to miss instead. And you have a healing item. I hate this game. Then again, I am just burning through some of your screen time. Screen turns. It is 5, right? Can't really check that. There's no option to check that in these games. I'll just keep spamming Dragon Breath. So the real difference between Zekrom and Reshiram is Zekrom is the physical Pokemon and Reshiram is the special Pokemon. Which means that my relatively tanky team might be able to stand a chance. But I'm hoping to be able to knock it out with just Reshiram first, though. Hey, if you can just get stuck in paralysis several times and your light screen wears out, that's fantastic. Please die to my breath. Hey, thanks. Much appreciated. 5,000, I'll take that. Caracosta, okay. You're water rock type, aren't you? I'll just extra sentry, that should be fine. Also, this music is very loud at some points. Okay, Stone Edge, I'm dead now. Wonderful. But as a water rock type, You are quite weak to grass. Am I faster though? Is it worth setting up a quiver? I'm gonna sleep you first. Damn. Do I survive this? I should. Barely. Okay. Second time's the charm? Fantastic. Now, if only you could stay asleep. That's turn 1. Please. 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 Thank you. Okay. Health back, please. Thank you. Now I have speed, now I have some special defense, and now I have health. And I'm mildly a threat. Hooray. Just look at her dancing all ominously like that. Vanillux, okay, no, I'm gonna cry. I should be faster than you, but like... Sleep Powder is the only move I ever seem to miss. And it misses at the worst possible moment. Oh, thank you. Actually relief. I'm pretty sure you have like freeze dry, so even my water type in the back is a little bit quivering in the boots there. Is it worth? Absolutely not. I am a gambling man. I'm also expecting it to be able to knock this out, hopefully. Not quite. Damn. Knowing my luck, you're gonna wake up, aren't you? Of course you are. Oh, you went from Blizzard. Okay. That works for me. I was expecting an Ice Beam or worse. Well, I guess Blizzard is worse. It just sucks when it has no accuracy. Level 46. I will take that special attack. And there's Petal Dance. It's about time to get rid of Toxic, I think. I haven't even used it once. I'm not quite as much of a Toxic person as I thought I was. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of it. Cling Clang. I don't really think there's too much that Cling Clang does it? Like, I know it has steel moves and electric type moves, but I resist electric. Steel is neutral, and Cling Clang isn't particularly a hyper offensive Pokemon. I don't think I need to worry about putting it to sleep. I'll just hope Petal Dance does something. I am +2. This is the strongest grass type move I can learn. That works for me. That's why. Okay, so you did have a Zoroark, and apparently you have a Cling Clang somewhere. Hey look, Cling Clang. Wow, what a surprise. Oh yeah, I'm locked into Petal Dance, I forgot about that. I mean, I was still gonna double tap A to use it anyway, but yeah. And I'm confused. Metal Sound. Does this knock you out if I can hit? Nice. Am I actually gonna sweep N with Lilo? I did not see this coming. What else do you have left? Is it one Pokemon left? Archeops? Actually kind of threatening. It's his last Poke. Dude, I actually just swept him with a Lilligant. Okay. My weakest Pokemon in terms of just direct offense, just because I don't have any coverage. And I just swept his team. Okay. I'm gonna regret saying that because you're gonna probably acrobatics me to death, but still knocked out, what, 4 of your 6 Pokemon with Lilligant? I regret nothing. Chewing down the absolute champion of this battle. Racco can take care of the rest. Because I'm pretty sure I can just nerf you by doing this. Whether this knocks you out or not. You have very weak defenses. Almost no HP. Wow, you didn't get hit by a defeatist. Okay. Kudos to you for having slightly more defense than I gave you credit for. At this point, I'm just kind of toying with him. Oh, that just talks you regardless. Thank you, crit. I'll take that. Archeops is absolutely not a threat. That, I think you guys can see why I went for the cover fossil, not the plume fossil. Also, $10,000. I am rich. I will spend it all on balls. Or probably potions. Zekrom and I were beaten. Yes, you were. Please bow down. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Please get out of my face. Reshiram and Zekrom. Each of them choosing a different hero? Is that even possible? Yes, that's literally what... Were you even awake during this? Two heroes living at the same time. One that pursues truth, and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? Oh, I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. And you were just brainwashed by Getsus to just ignore all of that. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? I thought he was called N. You good for nothing, boy. Says thee. To start with, I spurred N into pursuing ideals. Yes, here's where the main evil villain gets to reveal all of his plans because they just have to monologue and spill all the secrets. I've never understood this trope. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearless masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line and battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. While you do have a point, I am standing right here. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Agreed. Don't think that exactly applies here, though. Add it up and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing about Pokemon. I feel called out and attacked here. Ace, I never would have thought that legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth because I can't keep my mouth shut, you must be eliminated. Well, that's convenient for you now, isn't it? Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't push start for a second. I was going to see if I could either save or heal. Rule the world. Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? Weren't you listening? Only from the weak masses so he can control the rest of them? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. I'm with him. Sharon, you need to be using your head a little bit more. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. Kind of a lot of talking, I gotta clear my throat. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool. That's a ridiculous idea. Yeah, you tell him. You fool. That'll show him. He's already called people broken and useless and stupid, but yeah, you can call him a you fool. That'll show. You can say whatever you want. Getsus is unfazed. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Ace, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean that you're a threat. Come on. Now you'll face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Ace. That's me. What? You just had to say my name. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered who I am. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. Do I get to heal? Also, low-key, this is actually my third favorite theme, but I'll just skip that for a second and just let the music play because it's just that badass. He has a cool for Grigas. Looks like I am healed. I think I just want a Fusion Flare. I don't really think This Pokemon does too much against me. It just Shadow Balls. Yep, there it is. We've already established this. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. But yeah, I mean, when a legendary Pokemon is forced into my team and it has a signature move that's super, super strong and gets stabbed, of course I'm going to be using that move. I'm so glad that Getsus really pays attention to the Pokemon games that he's in. Also, stalling doesn't really help you, it just burns my PP. That sounds better in my head. Goodbye, stupid coffin. Buffalent. He doesn't really seem like he's much of a threat either, to be fair. Head charge. I don't remember what that move is, but it hurt a lot. I thought head charge was a rock type move. I was expecting to die there. Fusion Flare should take care of you though. Also, the low HP music kind of took away from the awesome battle theme that we were having, but sure. And I already got a level for Reshiram. Fantastic. Yeah, that special attack is kind of ridiculous. For having no investment whatsoever, having just caught this damn thing. That's a Seismitoad. I don't have my grass type out. Feel free to knock out the legendary. If I can get a para, that'd be nice. Thank you. Sludge waves in this game? Okay, cool. I thought that was a later gen move. The music became even more ominous now that it knows Lilligant's out to destroy everything. Can't put you to sleep, unfortunately. Do you have an ice type move? You probably do. I think I'll just kick a drain. I would like to set it up, but I also don't want to die, so like... How about you take that place and then I'll just wait till you're next. I'm almost level 50 already. Hydreigon, brother. Okay. Level 54. You resist. I'm gonna try to put you to sleep. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just die. Wonderful. Unfortunately, you might outspeed to Leviary. I don't know if I can get a para off or not. You are faster, but you didn't go for like Dark Pulse or anything. Okay, I might actually survive this. I do. Great. So what do I do now? Air Slash is flinching, right? If I remember correctly. Air Cutter is the one with the high crit chance, so maybe I can get some flinches. Hey, there we go. A couple of those and I don't have to worry too much. Okay, well, I'm dead. But now that you parried, I do have a fighting type, which is super effective. Can I knock you out? Where's my Brick Break? I forgot that I changed my moves and added payback for some reason, even though I never used it. Great. We'll take the level. +3 to the attack. And trying to learn Quick Guard. It's decent-ish. It's a lot more useful in double battles. Pretty much protects you from priority moves. But I mean, it's like no different than Protect. It only stalls a single turn. Though to be fair, it would be useful for Pokemon to have Fake Out all the time. Stupid cats. But I'll just keep the moves I already have. Eelektross. Also level 52. I think I'll just keep spamming Brick Break for now. My highest damage output, I think. Wild Charge. You do take recoil. This should bring you down to red. If you go for it again, it might knock yourself out. Acrobatics, okay. Don't know why you didn't go for that to begin with, but okay. Do you even have an item? Don't think it matters because you're about to die here anyway. Unless he goes for another full restore. Seems like everybody's got one in this game. I mean, if that's the case. Wait, Electros can learn Crunch. And if I go for Sunny Day and it does end up crunching and knocking me out, then I end up nerfing Racco in the back. Flame Burst. Okay, you did have 4-star, damn it. I could have Sunny Day'd. It's kind of respectable damage. I'll go for Shadow Ball though. There is Crunch, okay. Oh, it does knock me out anyway. Wow. And this should finish you off, I think. Not quite. Oh, Wall Charge recoil does though. How many Pokemon does he have? Why do you sound like that? Alright, Racco. Can I get through this fight without using any healing items? You have Bisharp. That is your last. You don't really do much to me. Guess I'll just go for Surf. I don't really know what its physical and special defenses are, so I'm kind of winging it there. But Surface Stab, and I do have the Mystic Water. High Roll? Damn. I do have Aqua Jet. I'm so glad I didn't crit. Fantastic. I win. Take your ideals and shove them up your... Anyway. I'll take the level. Attack 120. My calculations. No, my careful schemes. That's what happens when you go against somebody who just spams A all the time. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I am absolutely perfect. I am perfection. I am the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Yeah, about that... No. Now, N, do you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Wahaha. Okay. He still has the audacity to try to laugh evilly. Good for you, I guess. I mean, y'all want to try to take your turn at him too? He's not that difficult to beat. Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokemon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose. N. He's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're gonna get through to a warped person like that? Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right. He's truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you're not pursuing ideals because of Gets' manipulation, but because your heart was really inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on, that's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand. Up until now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any arguments. So much talking while I'm still sick. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give us some thoughts. I want to talk to you about something. I'm all ears. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people, because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. And that was why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. Kind of interesting. He already acknowledged us as a hero before he even really fought us. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon. No, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way could I measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. I mean, it's also kind of sad to hear him talk about his Pokemon like this, considering, again, if you connect this game through Memory Link, you can catch his Pokemon after he releases them, spoiler alert. And as it turns out, all of his Pokemon have maximum friendship. In contrast, Ghetsis, I believe his Hydreigon, is this Hydreigon? I think it says Hydreigon, has the move Frustration. And it is, I think I'm correct in saying this, he's the only trainer in the entire franchise who is hard-coded to have 0 friendship on his Hydreigon to get the maximum power out of Frustration. He never used it against me, because I had a Ghost type on the field, but it's kind of an interesting contrast to know this stuff about these games and then hear him talk about we were quote unquote blessed because we had our Pokemon and our friends, but he kind of had the same too. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. Ace, dream your dream. Follow the path of truth to make that dream a reality, and someday you will achieve all that you dreamed of. Well then, farewell. I think I can speak for several people when I say this is such a good game. Oh my god. The story mode for this game, I don't think any Pokemon game will ever actually beat this in terms of how much they really put into the story mode. Don't get me wrong, they're not really... What is I'm trying to say? It's not that they're not trying with the current games, but they're taking a different approach to things. They're trying to expand the world of Pokemon. They're trying to make it so there's a lot more uniformity with Pokemon. They're trying to make it so everything is more family friendly. They want to make it so everything is easier for everybody to get into. They want to make it so it's something that anybody can just jump into and get into the games. This game had the audacity to say, I enjoy watching people suffer. I enjoy watching the world struggle to decide whether they want to pursue truth or ideals. Should we separate people from Pokemon? Even Team Plasma's like, hey, this is my ideal and this is what I'm trying to go for, but I kind of like the Pokemon and I don't want to be separated from it. And people that were already with their Pokemon forever were contemplating trying to release their Pokemon. Maybe they're making the Pokemon suffer. Taking a concept like that, which the whole story of Unova is supposed to be anti-war. It's very hard to really see that through, you know, all the Pokemon references all over the place, but it's pretty much the whole concept of separating your own, I guess, truth and ideals. What you believe has to be hard-coded as fact and has to be hard-coded as your own reality applies to you, yes, maybe, but it will never apply to everybody else, and everybody else will see the world differently. And this game, I think, really hit the nail on the head with trying to show that from multiple different perspectives. And I will always love this game as my absolute favorite Pokemon game because of that. And don't get me wrong, Legends Arceus was a damn close second. If it wasn't for the fact that the controls in that game are way too janky. To be fair, it's a relatively new-ish game and it's new-ish genre for this franchise, but if the controls were better, that would be really close to being my favorite, but Pokemon Black, it just can't be topped. Well, I managed to beat the game in just under 36 hours. Hey. Still autumn, though. Anything interesting from my mom? Oh, hello. Welcome home. I like how her name is in quotations for some reason. Seems like you've been through many amazing things, isn't that so? I've had a few moments. There's two mothers. What's happening? Amazing, absolutely. Meeting these two Pokemon of Legend. I just remembered what this is. One of my favorite characters, if I remember correctly. I still wear my disguise, pardon. Or rather, let me introduce myself. Hey, it's my buddy. I missed him. I mean, to be fair, it was in Pokemon X and Y when I was last seeing him, but he's also in this game too. I am a globetrotting elite of the International Police. My name? Ah, no, I shall inform you of my codename only. My codename? It is Looker. It is how I am called. Behind the scenes in this region of Unova, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I have heard, and therefore to this region I must come. But, thanks to the gym leaders and to you, yes, Team Plasma's castle has fallen. And the members, they have gone upon their separate ways. That is what I hear, most certainly. Then why are you here? However, the ones known as the Seven Sages, still, they hide themselves in the Unova region. And so in the end, it explains why I must ask this of you, trainer of amazing skill. Travel the Unova region and search it down for the Seven Sages. Alder, the champion of renown, recommend you to my notice. Are you willing to help me? Absolutely, I will go to the ends of the earth for you, man. Excellent, I thank you. Now I feel as if I have perhaps 1 million people on my side. Just 200. Check the sub count. Permit me to give you this, or to give this into your hands. What does he give me? Oh, hey, now I can go fishing. I can't remember, but I think this is the only fishing rod in this game. Weren't we talking about Team Plasma 7 Sages? Yes, let's get back to that. What does the rod have to do with looking for the people? It is truly Ace's Mama Tasso. What a magnificent question, I admire it. It is my pleasure to answer. Absolutely nothing. Yes, I shall provide the explanation of this. The Super Rod. First, face the water and employ the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. When it occurs at these Pokemon bites, exclamation point will indicate. Immediately reel in. I hate fishing in the Pokemon games, and I'm kind of glad that it's no longer really a thing. For the rest, Ace, I depend on you. Looks like I got some stuff to do. But first, do you say anything? People from the International Police are kind of unique, aren't they? Well, no worries. I think you should just do what you want to do. You're practically a grown-up now. I was gonna say 10 years old, but I think they're actually 14 in this game. Still kind of young to really be an adult, though. And it's now winter. I just had to step outside. To be fair, it is now December, so I believe the seasons change every 30 days, every month or something. Hey Ace, is Looker through talking to you? I'm sorry. By the time I went to get the Striaton City gym leaders, everything was over. She didn't reach them in time. They weren't just weak, she was also slow. If that's the case, I'll let guess us escape. What? Bruh. You had one job, and one job only, and you let him escape when the Shadow Triad created an opening. I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle. It's more important to ask what you plan to do now, Bianca. You know what? I'm gonna go to Black City. That's the city on the other side of Route 16 when you leave from Nimbasa City. If you go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon you've never seen before. Speaking of, I say that because I think he's the guy that upgrades to the National Pokedex. Just a moment ago, I got some National Pokedex data from an acquaintance. Okay, yep, he's here. I'm sure you'll be visiting a wider range of places. Naturally, that means you'll be encountering more Pokemon. There you go, Bianca. Next up is Sharon. And we're just gonna ignore Ace. Oh, wait. You can now switch your Pokedexes to the National Mode Pokedex. Completing the National Pokedex will surely be a big challenge. I will not attempt. I believe there's like, what, 600 Pokemon in this game? I'm good, thanks. So take your time, enjoy yourselves, and meet lots of Pokemon. Don't tell me what to do. Looks like there are tons of Pokemon I don't know yet. Oh, I want to show Mom and Dad my Pokedex. I gotta go. Let's meet again somewhere. I have things to be taken care of. I think I'll travel all the way around Unova, starting out Route 1 again. You'll discover a lot of new things. I've already stepped off of Route 1 to go discover things. However, to end off the episode, it is now winter time, which means that I can now traverse around this fun place. And I want to go say hi to a friend of mine. Oh, member of Team Rocket I was. Long time gone. But Team Rocket bye-bye a go-go. I, my region, went home. Make new Team Rocket I did. So myself I pledged. But now I married them. Now for Team Rocket, there is no time by me. The happy family is big hooray. Fantastic. My dad used to have a cool job in a faraway region. Welcome. Hey, I have a lot of souvenirs that my sweetie's old coworker gave me. I don't mind giving you one. Rage Candy Bar. If this doesn't just scream Johto, I don't know what else can. But yeah, this guy used to be a member of Team Rocket. She hinted at it by talking about his former teammate and their camaraderie, and he also references it as well. Having a cool job in a faraway region. He's the guy that steals the machine part in generations, I guess, 2 and 4 in the Johto games. And he's got the funny bye-bye a go-go. I like this guy. But that's all I have time for today. I'm so glad I finally got this game all beat, but there is plenty more to be doing. Also, I've noticed that my recording tends to just not record the last few seconds of dialogue for some reason. It's actually my video editing software. I'm not sure why it just stops the audio. It just cuts it for some reason, especially when I have extra footage at the end. I don't get it. I don't know why it's doing that. But I will just say take care now, in case it gets cut off. But also, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If so, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. Doesn't hurt my feelings. And you can also hit the subscribe button, get notified of when I start exploring these places, because we still haven't been over here yet. This is all the region that we've explored. This is all the bonus. And there's a lot of it. So until then, hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend. You guys are ready to have a fantastic week. Now that's all December, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. But until next time, take care. Am I good to end the video now?